right, man. Torture Talk, 12 o'clock show. Hey, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? What's going on, man? How y'all doing, man? The king is in the building. You know what it is, 12 o'clock show. Hey, man, look, man. So today we're going to be talking about Drake. First time ever meeting Millie Bobby Brown was in where he's going to do this concert at. So before we get into that, you know I got to get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work on my subscription and work on your subscription. And we work on subscriptions today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, you know, to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers, 1,400 subscribers, 1,500 subscribers, all the way up to 15,000 subscribers. Yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. And yeah, man, I got a big surprise for y'all. Big surprise. I don't know if y'all gonna like it. So it's gonna be nice. All right, so let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get to the content. And I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. Thank you very much for everybody being here with me at 12 o'clock. Really appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep that notification bell on too, because YouTube been pushing my episodes out and they don't be coming out at the time they supposed to be coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so let's get it. All right, man. So this comes courtesy of The Ville. You know what it is. The Ville's almost at 10,000 subscribers. Hey, man, make sure y'all go subscribe to him. He's a pretty good guy over there. So, all right, let's get it.
Karen going to the Australian Olympics. Is the Olympics around this time? You know, the last time that Drake was in Australia, he was with Millie Bobby Brown. Am I the only one that just finds that weird? Like the last time, you know, okay, so let's do a little bit of digging. It was with XQC.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling.
So this is the thing, and this is what I don't understand. And this might have been a slip up on his part. It could have not. It could have just been something that, you know, you just have a conversation with somebody. They ask you something and you just answer. So in this clip, Drake announces the Anita Mac Swin tour, right? He talks about it and he says that he's going to do it in Australia. XQC says, "Oh, for real? Why in Australia?" And Drake says, "I don't know. It's crazy. I've never been there in a while." He said, "I haven't been there in 8 years." So he's saying that he hasn't been to Australia for 8 years. But there's a Millie Bobby Brown incident or a conversation that she has on camera where she says her and Drake hung out in Australia. I'm gonna play this clip right now so you can see.
I wanted to announce this before we even get into gambling.
I'm going to tell y'all one thing that y'all have to understand. It's one thing. When you lie so much, it's very difficult to remember the lying path that you took. So you get lost in your own maze of lies. You have to understand, lying is not good because it always sets you up to go on a different path every time you lie. Cut here, cut there, go straight, go back, cut here, cut there. That's a lie. So when Drake lies, it's very difficult for him to remember, because even if he says it on camera, because now you have to remember the lie you told. And you have to tell another lie for the lie you told. Then you have to tell another lie, the lie you took. Because once you start telling one lie, you can never tell the truth. Because now the lie can't be the truth unless you tell the truth. And if you tell the truth, people are going to still look at it as a lie. That's the reason why you should never lie.
I'm excited. But February 9th, for anybody that's watching from Australia, I'm coming back to Australia the first time in 8 years. Coming back to Australia on tour. It's actually, funny enough, called the Anita Mac Swin Tour.
Really? No, stop.
I swear. It's the Anita Mac Swin Tour. Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast, Yeah.
See, a lot of W's in chat, a lot of
Yeah, a lot of
boys.
W's in the chat. Anita Max Win Tour, February 9th to like March something. So Australia.
Is
will
it just
see
Australia
soon.
or going to other places?
No, I'm just going to Australia for now. It's been 8 years. I haven't been back.
Oh
So
wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just
So for 8 years he hasn't been there, bro. And I thought that really stood out to me because hold on, it was a conversation that Millie Bobby Brown had.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly.
Y'all hear that shit, bro? Do you all hear that shit? Look,
Australia.
Is
will
it just
see
Australia
soon.
or going to other places?
No, I'm just going to Australia for now. It's been 8 years. I haven't been back.
Oh
So
wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely.
That would be the laugh. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should not be laughing at this young girl, man. I shouldn't be laughing, but she sounds like she's ready to walk into a blender. Like, for real. She sounds like she's like he's just basically just initiating her to walk right into a blender. We like, yeah, come on, the blender's ready. And she just voluntarily do a head dive inside of a giant blender. Like get cut right up to pieces. You know what I'm saying? Some people are so naive and they think that, I don't know. I don't know. I just look at it like a lot of these people they're not tainted. You know what I'm saying? These young women like this, you can tell that she's a very, very naive young woman. And when I mean by naive, not naive into the like she's stupid, but more like she don't know that there's actual predators out there that will destroy her, that look like they won't. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sure she knows that there's some creeps out there, but children like her, you got to keep them far away from people like Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because she's I don't know how old she was here, and he's texting her, telling her he misses her. And everybody just seems to be okay with this. I don't understand it. Like, no one's calling him out on it. But it's like, she's 15, 16, and this grown man is saying, I miss you. Like, what? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
To go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful.
And you could tell that I'm telling you, bro, I went to school for security and I worked at a psych hospital for years, and I can tell people's body language. Some of the doctors told me, they showed me, and they taught me tips on how to really look at people's body language and see if they're lying. She's making that whole thing right there up. Like, she's making that up. Just look at how she says it. And y'all can tell that she's actually making it up on the fly. They probably do talk about boys, but it's probably between them two. They probably talk about him and her. You know what I'm saying? He gives me advice about boys. Maybe he do, but some wolves do move like that. They do move like that.
Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
so essentially, Drake hasn't been to Australia for 8 years, which is crazy because that's around the time that he links up with Millie Bobby Brown. Where do they meet? In Australia. How do we know this? Because of this YouTube video that's been going viral ever since the beef kicked off. This is very, very strange, bro. We may never know if Drake does have a daughter or not, but it is weird how Kendrick said that the girl's age is 11. 11 was the name of Millie Bobby Brown's character in Stranger Things. At a hotel, right? I thought it was a yacht. Were they not on a yacht? I think it was a yacht. I think it was a yacht too. I remember it being a yacht. It's just weird how Drake acts like, I'll look at this. He's like, I ain't been there in 8 years.
For now, it's been 8 years. I haven't been back.
Oh
So
wow. Why did you never go back?
I don't know. That makes me sound crazy. Like I love it there. It's just
The first time they met was in Australia, bro. He ain't been there since. You ain't been there since you met Billy Bobby Brown in Australia, bro? Yacht is on international waters. A lot of people say that's true. So let's see, what were they doing in Australia? Hold on, let me see. Fucking got him. Millie Bobby Brown is 13 years old in this pic, and Drake is out here hanging with her on a boat. Photo taken by Drake.
That's disgusting, man. That's very sad, bro. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. What does it say? Choose kindness. Millie Bobby Brown. And she takes the picture of Drake. Drake took the picture of her. Bro, that's wild. Bro.
The first time they met was on a boat in Australia, or was this after the fact? After they linked up in Australia? Things that make you go, 7 years ago, they had took a photo together, and she said, this guy. So around the same time, 8 years ago, it tracks. They met in November, end of the year. What the hell, bro? I'm at a loss for words for that one, bro. It just gets weirder and weirder, bro. Like every time I look into it, it just gets more strange. Like people are aware of this though. This has 7.8 million views. I'm not sure if you could see it. Oh yeah, you could see it. There's no way that this is something that people aren't aware of. Like this is publicly known that he hung out with her on a yacht. But when you put it all together, it just doesn't feel right. You feel me? Dreamville merch too. Like she got the fucking 1985 fucking shirt on, bro. 1985, I arrived. Like Millie Bobby Brown wearing the 1985 shirt, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. Nah, it's 1970. I'm tripping. Like I'm just playing, but still, bro, that's crazy. You're not supposed to wear the J. Cole merch in Australia, allegedly. I just wanted to point that out because this whole Australia talk about the tickets being real, is the security really stopping people from wearing merch? All that shit started going around the internet, bro. And I just had to point out, like, this Australia shit is just weird in general. Despite if the wearing the clothes of other artists is bad or it'll get you.
Yeah, it definitely is weird. Definitely is weird. I feel really bad for a lot of these young girls because I'm going to tell y'all right now, if Drake has done something to these women, they're going to, at least one or two of them going to start coming forward. We're going to start to see it. It's going to come to the light. Because the more he try to hide something like that, the worse it's going to get for him. I'm telling y'all now, it's going to happen. People are going to start coming forward. A lot of these young women, you know, they're going to come out. They're going to say some things. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But it is what it is. Thank y'all for joining me today. I appreciate y'all, man, for being here. I just wanted to watch that with y'all. All right, man, I'm out of here. See y'all. Peace. Bye. 6 o'clock show coming up. See y'all. Peace. Bye.